How can Java stack traces get more context in microservices? Imagine trying to fix a puzzle with only a few pieces. That's what debugging can feel like when you look at a Java stack trace in a microservices environment. Each stack trace shows the sequence of method calls within a single service, but it doesn't tell you how that service fits into the bigger picture. When a request passes through multiple services, understanding where and why an error occurred becomes tricky. To get more context, you need to connect these isolated traces into a full story of the request journey. That's where distributed tracing comes in. It adds unique identifiers to each request and propagates them across services. These identifiers link all the individual stack traces and logs, creating a complete map of the request flow. To do this, you can use tools like OpenTelemetry, Jaeger, Zipkin, or commercial solutions such as Relic or AWS X-Ray. These tools automatically or manually add trace and span information to your Java microservices. It's important to pass trace IDs and span IDs along with requests, usually through HTTP headers or messaging metadata. This way, when an error occurs, you can see which part of the request caused it. You should also modify your logging to include trace IDs and span IDs in your stack traces. This makes it easier to connect the dots between the error and the overall request flow. Centralizing logs and traces in a single backend is another key step. It allows you to search, filter, and visualize the entire request path and related errors. Adding contextual information like service names, instance IDs, or user IDs to your logs can also help you understand the environment where the error happened. When you visualize traces using tools like Jaeger or Zipkin, you get a clear picture of the sequence of service calls, latency, and errors. When a Java stack trace is linked to a specific span in the trace, you can jump from the high-level overview down to the exact point in the code where the problem occurred. In short, to make Java stack traces more meaningful in microservices, you need to combine them with distributed tracing and detailed logging. This approach stitches together individual traces into a full story of the request, making it much easier to identify and fix bugs quickly and accurately.